Hello students. So in this video, I'll be showing you how you can use the Microsoft Word. This is a practical video on how to use the Microsoft Word. So first of all, if you want to open the Microsoft Word application or software, you just click on this start button you have here. Click on it. You see list of icons that will pop up. You see Edge, you see Word. This one here that is Word is the Microsoft Word. So you double click on it to open that particular icon. So now it has taken us down to this point. What we want to do is to create a new Word document. Okay, like you see here, these are some examples of some work I've done before. So you click here, click on blank documents. Good. So we're now in the Microsoft Word interface. This environment we are now, this is where we can do our word processing. Alright, we can do the word processing here. If you look at the top of the screen here, you see document 3. This part that you have document 3, this is the title bar. The title bar in the Microsoft Word. The title bar shows the name of the documents that you're working on. That is where the name of the document is. Then just right below the title bar is the menu bar. That's where you have all these icons here. You see file, you see home, insert, design, layout, down to help. You can see them. Now this is the menu bar. The menu bar is directly the title bar, like I said earlier. It consists of the list of menus that the computer user can use to access or to perform any activity here in Microsoft Word. If you look at the corner here, the right hand side where the arrow is, the cursor is, you see this part that I'm moving. That is called the cursor bar. Oh, sorry, the screw bar. The screw bar, not cursor bar. The cursor is what we have here on the page. This page here. This is the cursor. This cursor helps to, it shows the particular position where text can be inserted. So where the cursor is, that's where you can type. You see, I just type something now. But we'll look at that later. We'll see how we can type with Microsoft Word later. So what you have at this corner here is the screw bar. The screw bar. Now this screw bar helps you to move upwards or downwards. The one you have here is the vertical screw bar. There is another one under the page which is called the horizontal screw bar. It's under the page. The one here is the vertical screw bar. Use it to move upwards or downwards. If you have typed some things and you want to quickly see what you have on top, you can just quickly take your mouse here, then you double click, drag it upwards or downwards to see what you have typed before now. That is how the screw bar works. So the next one we're going to look at is the minimize button. You can see the minimize button here. It looks like an hyphen. Now this minimize button is what you use to bring down if you want to leave this particular interface you are seeing right now, you want to leave this entire space where you have the Microsoft or this space. If you want to leave, you click on this minimize, it will take the program down. So it is located at the right hand side of the screen, just like you can see there. It is used for reducing the window into an icon which is placed at the bottom of the window. So if I should click on this minimize button, for instance, you see the page I'm working on goes out. But if I should come back here to bring it to, if I come down here, you can see the page we're working on, document 3. So I click on it, we are back to where we were. So that's how it works. The next one beside it is the maximize button. Now this maximize button is also located at the upper part of this top right corner, very close to the title bar. It is used for enlarging the application you are working on. So this button here is used to enlarge the working space. If, for example, this screen, okay, let's click on it, you see it's looking small now. So if I should click on this maximize button now, As I click on it, it makes the working space big, just as you've seen just now. So that is how it works. The one next to it is there where you have this that looks like an X. That is the close button. The close button. The close button is used for closing opened application. So if I want to close this application, this particular Microsoft Word, for example, if I should click on this close button, everything will just leave. We'll now close this particular application and probably do something else. So that is how these things at the top right here works. So now let us look at the formatting toolbar. The formatting toolbar. Now these buttons helps you to beautify your documents, such as making them bold. That is your text. To make your text bold, to underline a particular text, and so on and so forth. Now these are the formatting toolbar. You can see where the arrow is. You see this particular B is to bold, like you see there, bold. The next one there is to italize. The next one there is underline. So if I type a particular word, let's say for instance I type the name of my school is UPSS. Okay, now this thing that I type now, if I want to underline it, all I have to do is to highlight it. To highlight, I will hold down my left click, my leg from the mouse, hold down the, as you hold down your left button, the left button on the mouse, and drag it to any location I want to drag it to. So I've held it down, so I'm dragging it towards the right. So I just highlighted this. So I want to underline that particular word. So I come here where you have U with that underline symbol. So I click on it. You see, it's underlined already. So if I want to remove it, all I need to do is to go back and click on it. You see, it is out. So before I can underline it, remember I have to highlight it. Highlighting means I have to hold down the left click, the left button of the mouse, then drag it to any location. If I should drag only the name, for example, and not down to UPS, if I say the name, if I click on that U, only the name will be underlined, just as you've seen. So that is that. Then we said, so let's remove the underline. Okay, so it's out. So now we said we can also use this formatting toolbar to make our text, to beautify our text. So let's change this style, this font we have here to bold. It's not bold enough. Let's increase it. We can also increase the size anyway, but let's make it bold first. You see that B there, where you have bold. Click on it. After you've highlighted, when you click on it, you see the text is now bold. It's looking darker than the way it was, right? So we can increase the size of the text. So let us also highlight again. If you want, a shortcut for you to highlight is to press Ctrl and A from the keyboard. So you hold down Control key. That's the Control key is the Ctrl key. Hold it down, then you press A. You see it has highlighted. Then you come here where you have 11. This is the font size. Click on it. You see the list of other sizes. So the more you click, the more you go down on bigger numbers, the bigger the size of the text, just as you can see there. So let's say we want to work with 24, for example. So I've clicked on 24. So you see the size of this text now has increased because I've been able to increase the text size using the formatting toolbar. So students, we've seen how we can use the Microsoft Word to type tests, how it can be used to make the text bold. We've also seen how we can increase font size with it, or maybe to underline a particular text or make the text italicized. We've seen all that, and we've also seen the various elements that helps a computer user or someone that wants to type with the Microsoft Word to be able to navigate through this interface. We've seen where the title bar is located. we've seen the menu bar, we've seen the scroll bar, we've seen the formatting toolbar. These are various elements that are very, very important to be able to use the Microsoft Word effectively. So what you've seen now is actually the tip of the iceberg. That is, it's just a little of what we have in store for you. Okay, we're going to see more of it while doing our practical in the lab, after which you will be given a project to create on your own. Thank you so much for staying down to these points of the video. See you on the next one. Bye.